50th episode. We got all the old guest hosts from the first 50 episodes on today.
Well, not all of them, but just the ones that had nothing to do on a Saturday night.
All right, well, all the important ones,
and
I guess.
For those of you out there who are loyal listeners, you're not drunk or retarded. We are, actually. Jay realizes he's done, 51 and 52. So you're not going out of order here. We're just a little,
So it's like sequentially the 52nd or 53rd episode, but since you never had one that was announced as the 50th, this is the 50th?
Correct.
Sweet.
You need a manual to figure out the...
We're like Battlestar Galactica now.
Right.
Got like webisodes and shit.
Yeah, it's...
Or we could just blame the listeners and say that they didn't download number 50 in time.
Right, so everyone go back and download the episode that was clearly here 2 weeks ago.
For those of you out there who don't remember who any of us are... You obviously know Jay, because he's the star of the show. I'm Bri. I was here for the first 25 episodes and then quit. And then the show got a lot better.
Left me high and dry.
Ironically, after I left, the show got a lot better. And we also have mystery guest number 2 here.
Hi, it's Joel. I was in, the first 1 or 2 episodes, and then I think I made another appearance somewhere in the middle of the big stretch of them or something, but... I am always on the show, here to provide awkward pauses and silences and to throw in a little bit of color commentary from the peanut gallery when I finally get off my ass and do so.
Joel is in the episodes that we refer to as the dark episodes that you can't actually download anymore.
The ones I pulled from the net.
I like to play a role kind of like the cooler. I just walk in and you hear the fucking monkey screeching. And
well, the temperature did drop when you walked in. So
the echoing of hyenas.
Yeah.
But it's good to be back all the same. Maybe there's some diehard Star Trek-y type people who remember those early episodes, and I'll get acquainted with you again
later. The only two
later.
are sitting in between you.
Yeah.
That's right.
It is good to see everyone again, and hopefully some of these other deadbeats will actually show up and I can meet some of them. I've heard good things about them. They're much better than me, so it'll be fun to talk to them and have them thank me for quitting the show so that they can have a forum.
Right, exactly. Speaking of the forums, BrinkAsandardShow.com.
I set you up for that. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's you still got it.
Yeah, it's like riding a bike.
Yeah, join the forum so I don't post to myself 3 times a week. That's always fun.
BrinkAsanityShow.com.
I'm like, hey, what's everyone listening to these days? And then a week later I'll type back to myself, I like the Dandy Warhols. Great, good conversation.
Well, you're the one that likes them.
You could flicker yourself.
Yeah, that's true. I post pictures
you can
myself.
Fuck yourself, too.
And,
flicker right off.
Jay, do you have a sign outside your door that says recording in progress?
No.
You should get one.
I spent the whole morning making that intro that we didn't use.
Like a little red spinny light.
Well, at least you did something today. I mean, it's more than I did.
I guess it's, more productive than watching porn and then passing back out for 4 hours, so...
You're saying there's something wrong with that, or...?
No, there's nothing wrong. In fact, I'm kind of upset that I actually tried to be productive, because that's what happened. That's the moral of this story. Don't try and be productive.
That's what weekends are for.
Weekends are for porn and fast food.
Well, you just took away, all my material. That's all I got. It's porn and fast food.
It's good having you on the show.
No shit.
All right, next.
Spinning door.
I realize this is completely chaotic way to do the show. There's 7 guests in the other room, and I really don't know. I guess we'll do the...
Yeah, how are you going to get new people in? Are you going to pause the show, or just I'll go out and send people in?
Yeah, I guess you'll just go out and scream, I'm done.
Because we don't have commercials.
Scream, I'm done, and splash a drink in somebody's face.
This isn't Sirius Radio where they have commercials for Cash for Gold, all these businesses that are legal scams that are being investigated by the Attorney General and all that stuff.
If the people in the other room were actually listening to us, they could just wait and once they thought one of us was totally bombing, they could come in and tap out.
Yeah, we need a cane every time somebody sucks to just pull them away.
Yeah, they're all a bunch of jerks out there. They're not doing anything.
Big gong show hook.
Is that your approach, Brian? You're just gonna rip on them until they come in here and drag you out?
I want to see if they're listening. That's all.
All right.
I mean, I could hear them talking. They're obviously not listening.
They're having a good old time.
Oh yeah, they're having a great
until they
time.
get in here. And
yeah.
then
well, that's because all the fun people are in here, so they're kind of making up their own conversation.
They're sequestered on a Saturday.
It would be better if it was all people that didn't know each other out there, and we're in here doing the show, and they're just the awkward silence. So, how do you know Jay? How do you know Jay? Oh, you were on the show. Oh, that's so cool. That'd be like me with everybody else out there.
So we got a roast coming up at the end of the show of me. And
which nobody prepared for.
So it's going to be a very short roast.
Well, to the contrary, dude.
Oh, well, Joel's going to rip on me for 45
There's
minutes.
plenty of things about Jay we can say, but
I
don't know how
thoughts.
sensitive he is.
I'm going to get all Jeff Ross on you.
I haven't hung out with Jay in like a year and a half, so I don't know how sensitive he's gotten. Now that he's nice and domesticated here with curtains in his windows and a sheet on his bed and food in the kitchen, I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, there's stuff other than mac and cheese for the first time in like 10 years.
Jay, are we going to be planning a bachelor party for you anytime soon? Or well, they are listening out there. Okay. And a hush fell over the crowd.
I just heard everyone go, oh.
That's it. I'm out here.
I'd say my face is red, but that's from the alcohol.
This place is pretty candled out, pretty potpourried.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Why don't you give out the Stickum address where you can see my sexy shoulder here?
Stickum is Brink of Sanity. No, Stickum.com / the Brink of Sanity? No. Stickum.com / Brink of Sanity? Somebody tell me what my Stickum address is.
I have no idea. I don't even know what Stickum is.
Okay, well, it's the thing where...
I only know porn
I
websites.
thought Stickum is like shit that they put on a baseball bat so it doesn't slide out of their hands when they're swinging.
Football players wear it, too, to catch the ball.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to
Pine
my
tar.
own contact page because I don't know any of my own information.
Yeah.
Stickum is Stickum.com / the Brink of Sanity.
Oh, by the way, I'd like to bring this up. Thank you very much for taking away my rights to the website 6 months ago.
I was waiting for you to say something.
I went to go look at it. I was like, wait a minute, I can't do anything anymore.
Well, you
Not
quit.
that I ever did anything anyway, but... Who's I am and you over there?
That's Artie.
Oh.
You quit on me, so I made you a guest instead of a co-host.
Well, I made the show
Rightfully
better.
so.
I made the show better by leaving.
That's true. I don't want you to be one of those disgruntled co-hosts that deletes the entire forum.
No.
I feel like we're on a recording session of We Are the World. I think it's this single ear headphone thing that.
Well, we could hook GarageBand up and we could record a
Truly
song
make
here.
day.
I like we got like 3 guys, 2 of them pretty fat, stuck into this little webcam that I can't zoom out on. So we got like half of our faces in here.
In my, big forehead.
Right. It's the forehead and receding hairline cam.
Worst band photo ever.
Yeah, really. It's like a really bad E-Trade commercial here.
So if you guys want to call in, 631-676-1181, and we'll be here for the next... I guess we'll do this for like an hour.
Uh-oh,
or
somebody's
so.
here.
And,
Yeah, and you don't want to see my head.
And
I just got a request from the ladies that they want to see what I look like, but...
All right, well, you're coming out quieter and Joel's coming out louder anyway, so we can do it like that. Joel's
I'm
got
yelling here and I'm still quiet.
Joel's got the booming actor's voice.
I have a really loud voice.
From the diaphragm, baby.
Everyone tells me how much they like my voice. I hate my voice. The 3 girls I know that listen to the show, back when I was actually on it, they're like, oh, we love your voice. I hate my voice. I sound like a coked up fag or something. I don't know.
Well, we all normally hear the sound of our own voice, and it's more like our jaw vibrating and totally distorted. than what
Okay,
it
Mr.
actually is.
Inside the Actor's Studio. I don't need to hear it.
Well, there goes my material.
I think I sound all right, and then I listened back to the podcast and I was like, ugh,
Yeah.
don't record very well.
I don't photograph very well or record very well.
I'm just not very well.
Yeah. Me neither. It's good to see nothing's changed in 10 years, Jay.
This is like the same thing as our college show.
I hate her. I wish she would die.
All right, on to the news.
What's wrong with her mouth, anyway?
Miley Cirus still has a disgusting mouth. And
I can't, who's... All right, here's a very conversation starter. Who has a worse mouth, her or Michelle Obama? Because she's got that weird, too many teeth smile, too.
Michelle Obama has a scary mouth.
It
Miley
doesn't look
has
like
a
she has,
disgusting
45
mouth.
teeth in her mouth when she smiles. There's,
Yeah.
something wrong with that.
She's got an extra dozen or so teeth in her mouth, but Miley has
She's
got...
like a shark where if she loses
I can't
one,
wait
another
for
one
Miley
just kinda
Cyrus'
pushes
porno to
forward.
come out. I just can't wait for it. She's not even that cute, but I just can't wait for it.
Well, Miley's got an extra yard of gum.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. So
She's the anti-gum.
yeah, she's basically what was this
Gingivitis
yesterday?
hates her.
Yeah, yesterday she decided to be a spoiled cunt, and she wanted to meet Radiohead, and Radiohead didn't want to meet her, and rightfully so.
Radiohead's still a band?
Yeah, apparently they're still
Remember,
the most famous band.
4 years ago when, Radiohead was, top of the world and all the new shitty bands that came out tried to copy them? And
Yeah,
it was okay, we got a shitty band on top, now we got shitty bands trying to copy them. And now it's I didn't even know they were still alive.
Yeah, every band was called FM Skull, and So I just 45 minutes of whining. That's a Radiohead album.
Yeah, basically.
But anyway, she wanted to meet Radiohead, and they said no. And she flipped out, and she left before they went on stage because she was just so upset. She said, I'm going to ruin them. I'm going to tell everyone. So look out, Radiohead. Apparently your days are numbered.
Look out, Radiohead. You're not going to have any 13-year-old heterosexual female and homosexual male fans.
She's going to start a Facebook group against you.
The great thing about Miley
A
Cyrus...
million people against Radiohead.
The great thing about Miley Cyrus is how her dad is Billy Ray Cyrus. And if you guys are familiar with Bill Hicks, the late great comedian from a long time ago...
I'm going to nod and say yes, but I really have
no
idea.
Bill Hicks is probably one of the funniest comedians that ever lived. He died literally like 15 years ago. But his stuff is still relevant today. And one of the bits he had was in like 93 or something. He said, I'm going to start a reality show, before reality shows even started, called Let's Hunt and Kill Billy Ray Cyrus. And now we can start that again because now he's back in the fold.
Mm-hmm. Another achy, breaky, mistakey.
If he did that back then we would be stuck with his gummy brat.
Go on to Google and go to Bill Hicks and download some of his stuff, and you'll say, "Oh my God, he died in 93 or 4." So still relevant today.
Miley Cyrus is so good at Twitter about Radiohead.
Oh,
with like Hannah Storm.
Hello, what's up? This is Matt, co-host of 2 or 3 episodes.
Hey. What's up?
What's going on, man?
Hey, Matt. Good to see you have nothing to do on a Saturday either.
Thanks for joining the rest of us friendless virgins.
I'm not friendless. My Facebook has 300 friends, or 50 or something.
I have more.
Holy shit, Bri, you in New York?
What?
Yeah, I actually made it to Brooklyn.
Well, holy shit.
Yeah, yep.
Thanks for not making the effort to come out, you lazy bastard.
Yeah, right. Bill's over. I've been helping him move all weekend.
Oh, yeah? Got any shows lined up?
Do I have any shows lined up?
Yep. You're a big stand-up.
You still doing that?
Yeah, once in a while.
I actually pull up YouTube and put in my name. It'll come up.
Matt McConnell in YouTube.
Do a search.
He's actually pretty good. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I'll have to check it out later. I know he used. I remember he did it a couple times back in the day.
Yeah,
it was something he was still doing.
So you're going to join in for the roast later, or do you want to just make fun of me now and call it a day?
Just take a few cheap shots.
When's the roast? I thought it was now.
No, now's the show. The roast is going to be later.
When the hard drive fills up.
In the third hour of the show.
Yeah, when we run out of stuff to talk about, then everyone's just going to make fun of me, and then when I start crying, the show's over. It's going to be a really fun 50th episode.
So you have no time for the roast?
No set time, really. Very unprofessional show.
What, you got something better to do tonight?
You can just roast me now. I'm all right with it.
We have an hourglass we're going by.
I'm going to beat off.
All right, so what do you got? Give it to me.
What do I got, Jay? Ball slapping Jay. That's Jay's nickname for not shutting his door and getting some play during some college years.
My door was shut. And
Jay never got any play during college. Jay, I don't think Jay still is a virgin, isn't he?
Jay.
No, Jay's not a virgin because every time Jay gets laid is when I hang out with him.
Well, I have no comment about that.
It's ball slapping Jay.
I have no idea what you're talking
that
about.
That could stick.
That's not bad. BSJ, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Listen to BSJ on BOSS.
Before watching
Brink of Sanity J, ball slapping J.
I don't like this show anymore.
Ball slap.
Jay, maybe you should go out into the green room and we should have somebody else come in.
We got my.
That's what we should do. You go in the green room and we'll roast you from in here. That way we won't see you cry. We won't feel bad.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea at all. See, we're making it up as we go along here.
You can fit in a little conjugal visit, a little ball slap time.
We got my girlfriend in the other room and my dad in the chat room, so I feel very awkward right now.
Hi, Mr. McKenna.
Hey, how's it going?
Is there a waitress in the green room? Because my drink is empty. Somebody want to come in and give me a rum and Diet Dr. Pepper?
We need beverages over here. Dire emergency.
We need non-drowsy cold medication over here. Now who's that?
All right, hold on, Matt. We got another call. Hello, you're on the show.
Hi, this is Lothar.
What's up, Lothar?
Lothar of the Hill People?
Just wanted to put in some info.
Okay.
I got inside information that Jason, when he was young, was being explained to his father the sexual organs. And when I explained that the penis is called a penis, he responded that, well, is the backside called a poopus? And I thought
Where's the rock band Rimshot?
I thought it showed a sense of humor at a very early age.
That's pretty good for early 20s.
I just wanted to share that with you.
Well, Jay's always been known for his awkward conversation, so...
That's all. I just wanted to share that with you guys.
All right, well, Poopus Jay.
Thank you for not using one of the more embarrassing stories you could have used.
Don't worry. We'll come up with some in the roast.
Have a good night. We look forward to the roast.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. All right, Matt, you're back.
Who was that?
That was my dad.
That was the paterfamilias.
Spreading the embarrassment.
What did he say?
Oh, you couldn't hear that? You're
No.
To download the show and listen to it.
Yeah, he was telling stories about me as a kid. Yeah, good times.
Yeah, that's weird. I can't hear that.
There you go.
Is this guy still on hold?
I don't know. Caller number 1, are you still there? I guess you can't say yes or no because you're on hold.
I see. When we did that, everyone wasn't able to hear us outside. Modern technology. I just can't figure that out.
What is this? A meal? Call in progress?
No, they're watching from the green room.
Yeah, we have all the other guests out in the
trying
other
to get
room.
a drink here, but nobody wants to bring me one.
Well, that's because they couldn't hear.
They were on before. They heard me go,
yeah, but when I took the first call, it cut the sound off over there.
We need a drink in the green room. We need a couple of Captain and Diet Dr. Peppers.
We have a lack of rum in the room, and it's...
sobering up here. The show's getting boring.
Bringing the show to a grinding halt. Anyway, Miley Cirus is still ugly as hell.
When the Olsens were under 18, everybody wanted to bang them, and then they turned 18 and they just turned into scarecrows.
Right.
So maybe she'll turn really hot when she turns 18.
Could be.
You think that's possible?
Not unless she gets her top lip lowered or her...
I think they can build her a new one using donated foreskins.
Maybe, that Octomom will donate half of her lips to her or something,
Yeah, those guys.
She tried to look like Angelina Jolie because she's like, single white female or whatever.
Wasn't she way off with that?
What?
She didn't look anything like Angelina Jolie.
I don't know why you'd want to make yourself look like her anyway. She's not as hot as everybody says she is. She's
very overrated. And
she's a huge cunt, if I can speak frankly here. Permission to speak frankly, sir.
Well, we're on the internet.
I mean, you interview her, you see people interview her, and she just looks like, oh my god, I have to sit here and listen to these fucking people talk to me. Well, then don't be a fucking movie star. Just, go work at the bank somewhere.
And don't announce every time you're going to adopt 17.
If you can find a bank that's not going out of business, go work there and, and do your thing and adopt all the, African kids you want. Don't, make bad movies that, people are going to be like, oh my god, she's so great because she... was whatever the fuck she was in any of her movies.
Has she made a good movie?
No.
Not really. Not that I've seen.
Like, name one. None. I don't think she's made one good movie.
No.
Well, now she's got skinny old lady arms.
She's better at making good movie posters than she is at making good movies.
Right.
I mean, she was in... The Good Shepherd was good.
What is this?
In it, but she didn't make it good. Can I get a drink,
Yeah, you should have
please?
given me the heads up that your dad and girlfriend were going to be listening to the show. I wouldn't have... called you ball slapper.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care if the girlfriend hears that. It's more his dad. His dad will still
Don't
be
get
his dad.
Jay too drunk.
His
He's
dad will
got
still be his dad in 10 years.
Incidentally,
The
Kat
girlfriend
calls
who
him the
knows.
same thing in Thai.
Pregnant woman died several times after a heart attack. What?
Yeah, a pregnant woman died a bunch of times. And
Can you
then-
people stop having kids? Seriously.
And then she gave birth to the grossest baby of all time.
Well, she's no...
Look at this thing.
She's no prize pig herself.
Well, no, she's a pig. It's not a prized one.
The baby is kind of squid looking.
Yeah, you got to see this.
Did somebody hit the baby with a bat or something?
It looks like there's no bone in its head. It's kind of deflated. I just posted.
She squeezed him out of her ass.
All these fucking people that want to have babies, just adopt one that's already here. Then you don't have to worry about all the bullshit of having to get up at 2 a.m. and clean shit out of diapers and stuff.
Plus, you avoid having a deformed gross baby
exactly.
like that.
Like, I know I like, not to paraphrase from some comedians, I forgot who it was, but like, you hear people talking about, they want to have kids. You look at all these sports stars that they all have retarded or handicapped or deformed kids, and they're supposed to be like, premier like bodies and all that stuff. Look at all these, like, Doug Flutie has like 3 like retarded kids and like kids with no legs and shit. And he's a football star.
Disproportionate
These people
number.
are supposed to be in like great shape, have great bodies, and they all have maybe because they're all on steroids.
That's what I was just about to say. I was waiting for that.
But I mean, like, all these athletes are always like championing like, autism, which is nonsense, and all that stuff. And it's like, regular people don't stand a chance with any of that. I'm sure, just because of just pure fate, that if I was ever to knock someone up, I would have, like, a kid with Down syndrome or no legs or something just to punish me. I don't want to deal with that. I'll be out the door as soon as I hear that. Go to the doctor, your baby's going to be born with Down syndrome. Well, throw her down the stairs then. I don't want anything to do with that.
Time to go bungee jumping.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go shopping and we'll go buy a kid somewhere. I'm not dealing with that shit.
That's why orphanages now are exploring, like, lease with option to own options. You can try the baby out for a while, and it turns out being a little touched in the head.
I know that makes me sound insensitive, because all these people are so possessive and so clingy that it's like, no, I gotta have, there's people that spend like tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars on fertility drugs and doctors and treatment.
That's going to be you, Brian.
Just go and adopt somebody, man. Just, like, why waste your fucking money on that just so you can have something that has your fucking blood in case you need a kidney later when you're old? I mean, who cares? Go adopt somebody that somebody left on a doorstep. That kid will appreciate you a lot more. 5 kids. What?
Right, you're going to have like 5 kids. Anyway.
I probably have 5 kids out there. Who knows?
I don't know. I don't think you've gotten laid that many times.
She's 250.
I'm doing a lot better than I used to.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, we don't want to get into that right now.
Well, I guess we're going to have to get our own drinks, so maybe we'll take a break, or do we want to tag out? Like,
anybody in the green room want to come over and take over while we get drinks?
We can't have like a 7-hour show. Like, it's already 25
minutes. What time
is
it? You have no clock in there.
No, it's 9:40. Oh. No, we've already done 25 minutes.
The clock's at the top here. I can't. What did I say? Gangbang?
What? No, there's no gangbang.
I swear I saw something up in the top left that said gang something.
Gang? Oh, no. I don't know.
Right now, Matt's wishing he was here.
Yeah.
Can we play like a song? Oh, no, this ain't WRBB anymore.
No, we can play a song.
Play a song while we get drinks or something.
All right, I'm gonna play a song. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. All right.
Did you have like a 45-minute song we could play?
Yeah, we did that at our old college radio. We'll be back right after the entire Carnival 9 set by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. All right, we're back. We got Alex in the dock here now. Thank you.
What up? Hello.
We're going in chronological order so far.
Yes, we are.
Pretty impressive, huh?
That is impressive. I was hearing some really funny things from a couple of those guys.
All right, so did you guys hear? Guns N' Roses is going on tour with Van Halen. That wasn't even a joke. That's actually...
all right, okay.
Is Metallica opening up for them?
It's called the All Washed Up Tour.
No, Hagar's going to be the opening
right? Maybe.
Is it Hagar? I thought Hagar...
No, that would be very funny.
Maybe we could get Aha to open up.
So it's David Lee Roth.
No, wouldn't it have to be? Because he just...
Yeah, it's David Lee Roth, and it's Eddie Van Halen's son as bass player.
Oh.
So now there's 3 Van Halens.
David Lee Roth is like 60 years old. He's like...
They're all 60.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So Mike Anthony, he's just like, screw you guys. They said screw you.
He started like a hot sauce company, and he decided that they haven't made a good song in 15 years, and that they should stop. And I agree.
He's just like, no, I don't want the money? What a... Wow.
I don't know. I mean, how much money is there? How many people?
Well, I mean...
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. They had the second highest grossing tour last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think my friend saw some bad 80s bad, like Trickster or something recently, and they were still touring around. And there were tons of people in the audience, so I'm like...
Yeah, I guess.
Van Halen, I'm sure that there's tons of,
Well, they were huge, so...
soccer moms that are like wanting to, show the tatas or something.
Well, that's where the money is, because everyone downloads everything now. Not that I've ever done that. I always pay
No,
through
we don't
iTunes.
condone those kind of things here.
But a lot of people have figured out how to do that. I don't know how. But
it's mysterious. It's very complicated.
Question what?
Question. Just we were talking about downloading music. I got a gift card from someone for iTunes for from Christmas and everything.
Yeah.
I have yet to use it.
Okay.
You think this is common? Have you ever got one of those little cards that you can get at a King?
Oh yeah. I got a $25 one, and it lasted me like 3.5 years. Every once in a while, there's a song that other people might not be able to download, and so those people might use their iTunes card for that.
Well, because I know of people that I am friends with that have all this music, so I mean, I don't want to buy that song if I can get it for free. So
yeah, well, who does?
I'm holding out.
Well,
$15. Oh.
The thing is, nobody makes more than 2 good songs an album now, so why should I, pay $16 for an album with like 7 minutes of good stuff?
Have you heard anything about the new U2 album? Not that I'm a U2 fan.
No, I haven't. Don't really care, actually.
Yeah, me either.
There's a lot of very irrelevant albums from groups that were good 20 years ago coming out.
Depeche Mode?
They're coming out with another album?
I heard.
Were they even good when they were around?
They have like 1 or 2 good songs. Basically.
I mean, Personal Jesus, I would love to fuck to that song.
Yeah, and then they have like 30 songs called Not Personal Jesus. And that pretty much sums up their career.
Yeah.
Okay. Cake and beer, man. That's what I'm eating. Cake and beer.
The lunch of champions.
It is. We're celebrating 2 people's birthdays tonight.
Yeah.
That's right.
You already mentioned that probably, yeah.
No, we actually didn't. So Joel's gone, but happy birthday, Joel. Didn't mention it when he was sitting right next to me. And then Lauren will be on later, and it's her boyfriend's birthday, too. I originally switched this episode because it was 3 people's birthdays, and I switched it to a day where it was 2 people's birthdays. So that's good planning. I mean, we would have been up to like episode 60 before I did 50 if I kept switching it when people's birthdays. Apparently, everyone likes to fuck in August. Cause
Yeah.
Is that 9 months? I just totally guessed.
I think that's close.
It's close enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
August-ish.
They were all preemies.
Yeah.
Explains a lot.
It does. Yeah.
Nice sound effect.
Right. That was my international, sound and sign for crazy. Little off the head. I was going to say something else, and I just totally lost that thought. So.
All right. Good stuff.
Go right ahead and cover for me while I eat.
While Alex finds his thought, let's talk about something else.
Well, apparently it's news that Lars Ulrich figured out how to download stuff, and he bootlegged his own.
They were like the first ones to really get on people's cases for, like starting suing people for downloading their music, and now he's downloading his own album. Yeah,
such greedy bastards. So he finally figured out how to get online and he downloaded his own album, and then he was like, "This is what my new album sounds like," and he undownloaded it and put it back onto the internet. Because it really is a piece of shit, and I don't know when people are going to realize how bad their new shit is. It was better than their last album, but so is Silence. So it's just so many bands that like you come out with one good song and like
their last album was actually used to torture the Guantanamo Bay.
Are you kidding me? Or is that serious? Oh, okay. I was like,
wow, you're gullible.
Well, no, it is that bad.
I am pretty fucking gullible, though. That's true. Oh, I just thought of what I wanted to ask.
Okay, going for it.
So, there was some sort of St. Patrick's Day party in Hoboken today.
Yes,
I've seen a lot of people.
I think my brother's there actually,
dressed in green and stuff. So is today like the real St. Patrick's Day?
No, the 17th.
It's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah,
so
a week and a half from now.
Usually isn't it the Saturday before the real day?
Yeah, they don't want to compete with all the other stuff going on.
Hoboken always has that, right?
They always have it a couple of weeks early.
Okay.
It's an annual thing. Like they always do it earlier. I don't know. I remember
because I had rehearsal today, so there's no way I can go out and get wasted. So I was like, no, because I'm not Irish, but I might as well be.
Everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
True. And I love me some green.
The original cast of Seinfeld is going to be on the new season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's a good idea.
Even Kramer?
Yeah.
Or what's his name, Michael?
Because they've done so many things since Seinfeld.
Oh wait, Mike, isn't he living with the Black family now?
You're making that up because that's ridiculous.
No.
On the
last
show,
season of
on
Curb
the
Your
Curb.
Enthusiasm, Larry David was living with the Black family.
And Kramer.
Oh, well.
has,
Yes.
And now Kramer's going to be on the show. I don't know.
Dude, no, but all right. What's her name? Louise Dreyfus. She's done some stuff. So is
Jason Alexander.
Jason Alexander. Seinfeld himself really hasn't done that much.
Yeah, he comes on late night shows every now and then.
He does B movies and
He does stand up.
he does
Yeah.
he does a lot of commercials that are I don't understand.
no one caught the double entendre there. Fuck it.
What did you say?
I said he does B movies.
As
in the B movie and B dash movie.
Maybe like 3 drinks ago, I might have gotten.
Well,
yeah, we're gonna have to get to this roast before I totally lose control of how to work out all this equipment.
Indeed, we're going to be roasting you individually or as a group.
Yeah, I think Bri had the right idea. You guys are gonna come in like 1 or 2 at a time and roast me, and I'm gonna be out in the living room, so I can't do anything about it.
Oh, very good. That's the best way to do it.
So I'll just be yelling from the living room while you guys are tearing me apart. So that's how we're gonna do it. So the roast is gonna happen probably in about a half hour. We got one more set of guest hosts to come on in. We got Martin and Lauren and Randy and Peter. That's 2 sets of people.
Yeah, I was doing the math in my head, and
you can cram them in.
That's a couple sets of people, unless you have 4 people here at once. But that would be kind of chaotic.
I don't think we're going to do that. We're already sharing.
Cram them in.
You smashed my headphones to make 2 parts so you can...
Did you actually just break them? Or?
No, I had an old roommate who sat on them and cracked it in 2, and then he said since sound still comes out, it doesn't count as him breaking it.
It never happened.
Right.
Oh.
I was like, well, it looks kind of broken.
Yeah.
It's
not
feel
new.
Like it's broken.
It's not new.
See,
I can't return these.
You can see on the camera. I only have one ear.
One ear is not there.
But yeah, apparently in his drunken mind, it doesn't count. So that's what happens when you live with alcoholics.
Oh well, yeah. When you live with my roommates, sometimes you just get drunken sex at 4 a.m. Not your drunken sex, but someone else's.
The soundtrack of drunken sex.
The hitting of the wall with the bed.
You live with at least one alcoholic. maybe 2.
One of them is actually on the wagon. She's not drinking for this whole month.
Okay.
For this whole month.
But she was an alcoholic.
Is that Lent?
No, not. It's not religiously related at all.
Yeah, Lent is you have to abstain from something like certain foods or something, right? No, I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
You're supposed to give up something that is like
very important to you,
right? For 40 days, or if you're a pastafarian, then you just eat pasta for 40 days.
Shouldn't you give up the pasta?
No, it's Pastover, where you eat pasta for 40 days.
Oh, okay. That's their... Okay.
Pastover.
Yeah. I like it a little better than the holy month of Ramadan.
Ramadan.
There's not as many options with that, and I don't like the beef flavor ramen, so now I'm even more limited. But
so can you see how many people are actually watching? Or
yes, I can.
Are there 5?
Nope. There
are 3.
There's way more than 5.
There are 12, and they all they're Skyping.
Oh, it's at the apartment.
They're all Skyping.
Oh, we can see the living room.
Hot as hell. There we go. No.
Yeah, no. I'm reading the chat room. It says Alex has vanilla icing on his lip, and I'm just fucking.
That would be me. Here we go. So I'll distract.
That was actually just Jay's.
I'll go. What? Is there something wrong with me?
Oh, look, they're texting to us from out there.
Is there something wrong
from the beyond.
What's that?
You look like you have a white Hitler mustache right now.
There we go. That's even better. Damn it.
Follow up on last week's show. We were trying to make a list of our top 10 theme songs from cartoon theme songs, I think, or theme songs from the 80s, or some sort of theme song. I got really drunk, so I forget what the theme was. All I know is that we forgot Inspector Gadget. And
oh, no, that's the best one.
We really dropped the ball on that one.
That might be my favorite.
I like that one, but you obviously, did you do Gummy Bears?
Yeah, Gummy Bears was in the top 5, yeah.
Okay, all right. I was going to say, that one. The Ghostbusters intro, wow.
Yeah, no, we put that one in there, too.
I was into the He-Man, I remember. you know.
Yeah, but I don't think the theme song is that good.
Thundercats, there you go. That was definitely one.
That was the best part of the show, was the theme song. Thinking back on it, I really didn't like that show.
I just like the sword and when he like transformed.
Oh, and we also...
Yeah, you did like the sword. I didn't understand that.
I don't think we mentioned DuckTales either. Yes, somebody just put that in the chat room. Yes, DuckTales, very underrated theme song.
Yeah, didn't it change as time went on, though? Because Launchpad, they had a different... Like, at one point, I think...
It did change. I remember that. I remember that.
Was that when, like, Monterey Jack or something was on the show? Or am I thinking of... I'm thinking of Tailspin, right?
Tailspin.
There's a lot of... The 90s were all about duck shows.
Yeah. Ducks took over cartoons.
Isn't it Count Duckula, right? Or
yeah, what a random animal.
Oh, yeah.
What a random animal to be all over cartoons. Like
Rescue Rangers, yep.
No, I really did like the first like DuckTales when it started was like a 2 or 3 episode like conglomerate, like a big long continuing story.
I don't remember anything about that. I just remember the awesome Nintendo game. It was.
I never even played that.
It's so good.
I don't remember that at all.
I know you're pretty good at Ladybug though.
Yes.
There was a Q*bert tournament yesterday.
Oh shit!
There was a Q*bert thrashing
annihilation of me.
We went to a birthday party at Barcade, which is a bar with like 50 old school 80s arcade games, and so we had a little Q*bert showdown.
One game I thought I was good at, and up here too.
I didn't mean to do that.
No. I mean, I'd like to see. I mean, I've never been to level 4 or whatever you're at. So.
I'm scared of Coily, and I don't want to get jumped on.
And then you're like jumping through people that are there. I'm like, you can't do that. Well, I just did.
Yeah, it just happened. Yeah, it just happened. Deal with it.
I don't know if anybody saw that movie, King of Kong. It's about the world record holder in Donkey Kong. And they have, like, tournaments where everyone plays the old school arcade games. And they actually had last year's tournament at Barcade. So
oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It was, I missed it, but I really wanted to go because all the famous nerds were there.
You're good. You're doing 2 things at once.
Multitasking.
I am, but that's why it's so uninteresting because I'm just kind of...
You're phoning it in, literally.
And
He-Man. There you go.
Was that a good theme song?
I like that theme song. I think I remember I liked it.
I'm going to the videotape because I don't remember what it sounds like at all. All right.
I remember that.
Wait.
I don't remember that either.
No, that wasn't me.
And the Masters of the Universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia, defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend.
Maybe I'm not thinking
Fabulous
of this
secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the
I think I'm thinking of a different cartoon. I don't think I can see that.
Sit on yeah, this is a piece of shit.
That's just like a narration. That's not even a
yeah, no,
song.
I must be thinking of something else. That sucked.
I mean, that's an intro, but it's definitely not a song.
Voltron? I think that's another one where they just talk about shit. There's 5 of us.
I never really watched Voltron that much.
And we're a big robot, and we fly around in space. Voltron. I think that's the theme song.
Still like the Starscream, though. My favorite, even though he's a bad guy.
Isn't that Transformers?
You're totally right. Totally got
Jesus
me.
Christ.
What's wrong
man?
with you? You don't know anything about 80s cartoons.
Didn't Voltron have like no other characters? Didn't they just like fly around in space and then like every once in a while they ran into like a robot who had no name? And like...
I think I may have watched no Voltron episodes. I don't remember.
I watched a few. I don't know.
My brother was huge into it, so. Yeah.
Artie wants to hear the Alf theme. That's just because you won the contest last week.
Alf theme?
For the first song. And then got pummeled for the rest of the content. We had an 80s theme song showdown. Yeah, I realized you only won the first song, and then lost the next like 13.
Do we need to bring some other people in here now?
I think we do. Yeah.
I think I'm about to say my welcome. Well, for now.
All right, just run out, do the tag team thing.
All right, see you guys later.
Close the door when you leave because everyone's being loud. So I just want to take this time to thank everyone for voting this month. We were actually in the top 10 for like 5 or 6 days. It really helped our numbers out. So I want to thank everyone for doing that. We got a call, so I'm going to...
Hey, it's me.
Hello, you are on the show.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I was calling to, nothing. Just listen to the show. Trying to get the chat room going, but it's not really working.
That's all right, you know.
Actually, because Emil was just in the room, right?
Yeah. All right, we're rolling now.
Sweet.
All right, so we got Artie on the line, who was in a bunch of episodes, the last 3 or 4, I think. We got Lauren, we got Martin.
Hello.
Hey.
Martin was on pretty recently. Lauren, you haven't been on in a while.
No, it's been a while.
You got to talk very close.
Yeah, you haven't had me back. I don't know if I was shitty last time. I'm sorry.
No, you've been invited. We just... I feel like you and Leon were always like a pair.
We were.
And Leon wants to do it on a night that's not a work night, so we can drink. Are you throwing shit around, Artie? What's going on over here?
Me now. I just moved my bag. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Leon, who is apparently not showing up today.
We were actually talking about the Academy Awards outside before, I think, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the nominated movies.
And what I like to call the green room, even though it's not green at all. Is it green?
Have you been there? I don't know.
I don't know.
What's going outside? What's going on in the green room?
Well, we were talking about Academy. What happens is we listen to you, and then random conversations start.
Okay.
So it's very interesting. And then we start listening to you again. So it's like a wave of listening.
Okay.
But we were talking about the Academy Awards, actually. And I don't know. Did you watch them?
No, I'm done with that kind of shit.
Yeah, I DVR'd it because it was. Well, I don't want to take over the show, but I'll talk about it. If you want.
No, talk. I got to keep coming up with shit to talk about.
All right,
so
well,
anytime you guys have stuff to talk about, it really helps me.
Well, I don't want to steal from you either.
No,
plus, the more rum that gets drank, the harder it is to form coherent thoughts. And,
rum? You're drinking rum?
Do I ever drink anything else?
Come on. No, I don't know what the Academy Awards has come to, which is good for you because you're a girl. I think they're catering it to the girls, or, I mean, you know, just not to guys. Like, I feel like the last couple of years it's just been very...
Thank you. You are very on top of things.
I can't hear the goddamn show. Everybody's yelling, so I want to come in here and listen.
All right.
Oh,
yeah, you could come in.
What are you drinking?
Captain, just,
Captain straight?
Captain and Diet Coke.
You want some ice?
Ice, please.
Look at this
Diet
detailed
Coke,
order.
don't make
So waiter
Diet Coke. Just don't make it like too ridiculous, or else I won't be able to finish the show.
Super ridiculous.
All right, thank you.
All right.
If you were goddamn ridiculous, how about that?
How does that work? Captain Mo and Diet Coke?
Look at this. We got
that moment was brought to you by Captain Morgan's. Captain Morgan's Yummy Rum. I even get a musical interlude. No, I was just saying, like, it's just very, I don't know, I know that a lot of women think it's like their Super Bowl, if you will, but I think guys like to watch the show too, and also beyond that, Ben Stiller was goddamn stupid. I'm not a fan. I don't know if you are.
No, I don't care either way.
Yeah.
Is Ben Stiller ever entertaining in the slightest?
I think back in 1991 he was.
Okay.
But that one moment. But I'm
then he decided to make 45 shit movies in a row.
Yeah, like There's Something About Mary was good. At least I thought it was.
I like that movie.
But since then, I think he's just been like, okay, I'm going to play the same character every time.
I'm going to overact and tell no jokes.
No, I mean, I heard Tropic Thunder was good. I didn't see it.
Actually, it was really good.
Was he good in that?
Yeah, it was
Actually,
very funny.
I think it was overrated.
I thought it was hilarious.
I think you could watch the previews and then like maybe 2.5 minutes of other...
Well, the Tom Cruise stuff, right? I heard.
Yeah, the Tom Cruise stuff was funny.
Right? That was funny.
The second, it's another one of those comedies where the second half of the movie is like
not necessary.
Right. It's like, all right, we forgot to make jokes, and now it's like an action movie.
That sounds like a Judd
It was
Apatow
ridiculous,
movie.
but I think it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the rum. Here comes the rum.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, if you want to come in and like sit over here or something, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll just pass out of the bed.
All right, that's cool. Every movie I see now is... I don't think I'm listening to anybody as far as movie recommendations anymore.
Well, I mean, you can listen to your friends. Usually we have the same taste, I would think, right?
Well, you would think so, but the last 3 or 4... Dark Knight?
Dark Knight sucked.
You didn't like it?
Dark Knight was horrible.
No.
Horrible.
All right, I'm in the middle. It wasn't horrible,
Agreed.
but it was like...
I thought he was really good.
Who?
Heath Ledger.
Fuck
but
you get out of this room.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah, Jay, kick him out of this room.
No, but the guy. But what's his face who plays Batman? I thought was goddamn terrible.
Heath Ledger sounded like Andy.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
I'm Batman.
I'm gonna raspy voice throughout the whole
movie.
movie.
That's why I didn't like Batman Begins, because when he became Batman, it's like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, he comes up with this ridiculous voice.
Jack
You're right.
Nicholson's Joker was equally or as better as Heath Ledger's.
Well, okay. Well, if we're gonna go back to Jokers, let's go back to Cesar Romero.
Well, I don't know who that is.
Come on, 60s Batman? No. You didn't watch the Batman TV show?
No, I didn't have a life.
What a deprived child. Well, you know, these things happen.
Well, if we're going to the 60s Batman, then you got to go with the Riddler. That was the best.
Oh, by far and away.
The Penguin, right? Yeah. I think that'd be good.
Wait, actually, I heard about, who did I hear about a Penguin? The Riddler. Eddie Murphy, I heard, was the rumor for the Riddler.
Oh, no,
He's still alive?
Come on, Johnny Depp would be good.
Well, he is, but he acts as a fat guy in a movie where he's like, ha, funny. Or a fat woman or something.
So he's going to wear a fat suit for the Riddler?
No, isn't that Tyler Perry? Didn't Tyler Perry take that over? That whole Eddie Murphy character? Because he just totally rips off Eddie Murphy. It's really what he does.
I think it's all the black comedians. They're all Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence, I guess, did that.
They all dress up as fat women. That's
what they do.
Okay.
Hercules.
Way to show it.
I think you said Hercules. Very
Speaking
nice.
of comedians who need to give it up, what happened to Steve Martin's career where he's remaking the Pink Panther?
Well,
Two.
He used to alternate between good and bad movies because I heard he has like an expensive art collection or something.
Steve Martin's like one of the funniest guys on the planet, and he's out there making like Cheaper by the Dozen, and like
he's done some bad ones lately.
And the one with Goldie Hawn, where they were like
he's on 6 or 7 shits in a row. Yeah.
But here's the thing: he does Pink Panther 2, and it makes money. Like people are actually seeing that crap. Like the original Pink Panther movies back in the 70s
they're
were
probably
cool.
going just because they love Steve Martin, and they're like, he's got to have like epilepsy or something to be making these movies.
I guess
we got to support him.
I don't know. I mean, he was funny on Colbert Report last week. I don't know if you caught it, but
I've never seen a second of the Colbert Report. I'm proud to say.
Oh well, there you go. But I thought he was funny. He was actually back to his old stuff, like his Saturday Night Live stuff and his stand-up stuff. But Pink Panther 2 is terrible.
Did you see it?
No, I refuse to see it. Just look at the preview.
I'm not planning on seeing it.
Yeah. Pink Panther 1. Was Pink Panther 1 so great that we needed to make a second one?
I think I saw part of it, and it was trash.
But he can't say hamburger, guys.
Hamburger. Canadian French jokes are funny.
So they're going to make another one because every movie has to be a trilogy now.
Well, no, they also remake. They don't make new movies anymore. They remake everything. I read online the other day that they're going to remake The Neverending Story.
Well, how about Terminator?
No, you can't do that.
I read they're going to remake Total Recall.
Terminator.
I read they're going to remake...
Atreyu. I'm sorry.
I forgot what the other
I thought you were going to sing the song, the theme song.
They should make a remake of Jaws.
The other one. But
yeah, it's bad.
Another one, I was like, what?
Well,
if they're going to remake these movies, they should remake with the original cast.
Yeah, Atreyu age 45.
I don't know if I want to see the Governor doing Terminator again or Total Recall again.
Not really.
Oh, I'm going to lower your taxes.
Yeah, but the new Terminator, that's Christian Bale too. Speaking of Dark Knight, that's Christian Bale.
Is that the one where he wigged out?
Yeah, that's the one where he wigged out. He's like, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. And then, did you hear that remix?
Yeah, that's
funny.
That
was really funny.
That was good.
What a chair?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Look at that, offering comfort.
Thank you.
Comfort for drinks.
I'm fine, though.
We were talking about the awards. Did you have something?
Well, I don't know. I just thought it was like we were. I continued our conversation from inside, but
I'd just like to say one more thing about Heath Ledger, if I can.
All right, go ahead.
Can you hear me good over there?
Yeah, I think you gotta get a little closer.
I like to give one more thing about Heath Ledger, and he is still dead. Actually, the day before he died, Heath Ledger was a punchline because he was in Brokeback Mountain and he played a fag. The day after he died, everybody who had never seen Batman... what the hell's the movie called?
Brokeback Mountain?
No,
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. Nobody who'd ever... The movie wasn't even done. And the day after he died, people were saying he gave an Oscar-worthy performance. So, conspiracy, no conspiracy, I'll let the intelligent people who listen to the Brink of Sanity and the not-so-intelligent people who listen to the Brink of Sanity decide. That's all I have to say about that. The guy was a punchline. Nobody gave a shit about him. He died Oh my god.
I agree.
I disagree. Sorry.
I agree with the punchline, but
I don't think it was a punchline. I think
was a punchline. It was
people
Brokeback
thought he was great in that movie.
Oh no!
Come on,
just because he played a gay person made him a punchline.
Yes, it was a punchline. Brokeback was the in. Not that I used it, but it was the in gay joke for 2 years. Anything gay was called Brokeback.
I don't know. I think I'm an independent. I thought I've never seen any of his other movies. I never even saw Brokeback Mountain. I'll admit it.
I haven't either.
I thought he was good in
the only thing people knew about him was that he was in that movie.
No, 10 Things I Hate About You is an Oscar-worthy performance.
The fact, if you've seen that movie, then you have to leave this room.
That's one of the things.
I have a little sister who watched it on loop for about 3 months straight.
You have a little sister. She's like 40. Oh,
no, what I was saying about the award show is just like, the host.
They should have Conan host it again.
They should, or a comedian should host it. Listen, I mean, yeah, Jon Stewart was okay, right? But he doesn't get to do his act because it's on national TV. It's on Channel 7 or ABC.
Not Billy Crystal, I don't think.
Yeah, he would have been better though. At least occasionally you get a funny joke out of him. This was all like, I felt like I was watching a musical. I'm like, that's fine. If I want to see a musical, I'll go see a musical. But the idea, I think, of an award show host, and what they did to the Emmys was awful. When they had the reality show host, that was even worse. It was like torture. They were stretching for jokes. But there should be some jokes, I think. I don't know.
I think that it is, tailored towards women. I mean, the whole...
Because that's who watches it for the most part.
The whole first hour is about who's wearing what are you wearing, da-da-da, and it's always been like that.
That's true.
You guys don't know the rule of the award show. If you play a gay person or you died, you win the award.
Or if you play a real person.
Really? That's impressive.
Well, look at it. Harvey Milk won.
Plays a real person.
And Heath Ledger won.
The standard is you play a real person.
He was real and gay. There you go. Or do you have to be gay in real life or gay as a character?
I'm going to start betting on these things. Somebody dies, they're winning the award.
You can do that in Vegas.
You could go back probably 5 years, and somebody who played a real person has won within every year.
Well, look at
Milk won. What won last year?
Ray won, didn't it?
Ray.
Back in
he
the
was
day?
awful in Ray. That was an awful movie.
It was just an imitation.
I mean,
I don't know if it was acting more than just an imitation.
Personally, I thought Jamie Foxx was better in the movie where he played the cab driver than he was in Ray.
I don't even know.
And Sean Penn was better in 21 Grams than he was ever in Mystic River. 21 Grams is like one of the best.
Mystic River was a good movie, though, man.
Yeah, did you see 21 Grams?
I have not seen it.
I haven't seen any of these movies. I don't know.
Sean Penn was 100 times better in 21 Grams than he was in Mystic River.
Interesting.
What's your point? Yeah, I saw it. It was good. But did Mystic River win a lot of awards or something?
He won an Oscar for Mystic River.
I didn't know that.
That was a big ensemble cast. I hate to see the French word right there.
And everybody has a hard-on for him. Because he's 130 years old.
I don't think I do.
Well, hopefully he'll get one more movie in before that, and then I'll put all my savings on him winning the award.
Well, I didn't see Gran Torino, although I want to.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
I heard it was good.
A little awkward, but I heard it was good.
It sounds too much like...
I'll go back to that. They didn't even do Empire Strikes Back yet.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Was this Family Guy doing parodies?
Yeah, it's the
I'm done with Family Guy.
I was done with Family Guy 2 years ago. The original Family Guy run before it got canceled was awesome. And when they came back, it was just... Listen, I know a lot of people like it still. But the original run was so much better than it ever was.
Well, my theory on the original run is that there was only, 28 episodes. So if you compare that to any other show, you're going to have a lot more hits than misses. And now we're having a lot... Now
I just feel like
the law of averages it's carrying out because there's a lot more misses than hits.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like the style of just the show was different, though, in the first 20 years.
It is. It's totally different now.
It used to be a lot more riffing. It used to be, actually intelligent. Now I feel like it just tries too hard.
Yeah.
Same thing with South Park. Very similar.
I've watched South Park in 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally I'll watch it if someone tells me to watch an episode. Oh, you got to see this one. All right, I'll watch it. Or whatever.
I just don't like when people do parodies.
That's because they can't write an original idea.
I'm the only one that liked the Star Wars episode.
Yeah, I hated it. I just thought look, Peter's Han Solo. So I don't like when any show does that. I think it's.
You watch it?
No.
Nah. Yeah. See, no.
I mean, I've seen some of the Family Guy. I bought my brother some of the DVDs a while back, and he put it on, and I really liked it. But I haven't watched it since.
Closer to the mic.
Mouth here.
We gotta put a string on her. Reel her in.
I haven't watched it on TV though.
All right, well, I'll prove my point. We'll play a little clip from their new hilarious Star Wars. What is this, a fucking commercial?
Yes.
Everything's.
God damn it.
Yeah, you have to sit through commercials when you watch shit online now.
There were no commercials or previews during that movie marathon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's a good deal. That's even better.
Yeah.
What movie marathon?
Oh, you didn't talk about it? You need to talk about this.
I didn't talk about it.
All right. Well, now I can't get the sound back on, so here it is.
Ultimate power in the universe.
That is fantastic. Terrific work. So no weaknesses at all, huh?
No.
You hesitated there. Is there something I should know?
No, it's virtually indestructible, like 99.99%.
Okay, wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask what's the .01.
All right, you know what? It's just not funny.
Yeah, but I like Mystery Science Theater. So that's the thing. But I'm one of the few that does like that show, I think. A lot of people hate that show because they don't like people that like talk over a movie.
That was a great show.
What show? Sorry.
Mystery Science Theater 2000.
Oh, never
It was on Comedy Central for a while, then it moved to Sci-Fi. It was it's basically this guy and two robots who would just talk about like really awful movies from like the 60s, like really bad science fiction movies, and they would just make fun of how bad they were produced. And
they would talk over. It was like a movie theater setting, and you'd see the silhouettes of their heads. And while the movie was playing, they would just make fun of it. Like, yeah.
For how long? How long was
the entire movie?
I'm drinking 100 proof Captain, biatch.
They make 100 proof Captain?
They do.
Why was I not immediately FedExed a bottle of this?
Where'd you see that?
And it packs a punch.
I bet it does. I'm jealous. I'm only drinking 80 proof Captain. This is bullshit.
Well, maybe when you fucking get off your lazy ass and come up, you'll get some 100 proof.
Wow. So that means 5 captains for you is like 4 captains for him, according. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't do math on the weekends.
I don't know. Something less for more. Something like that.
Yeah.
It's only $2 more, too.
Someone's done alcohol math.
We are going to start the roast in about, what do you say, 20 minutes, 15 minutes?
Yeah, sounds good.
That's good.
Yeah, I am hungry. I'm glad you're starting now.
Yeah, we just got to get one more set of people in here, and then we'll do the roast. And I will wait out in the living room.
Who hasn't come in yet?
Does that mean you're throwing us out?
Who hasn't come in
No,
yet?
I'm just
Randy. Randy hasn't been in.
Randy hasn't. And,
we hit a lull, so I figured I would explain what's going on.
Who am I getting? Randy and who else?
Randy, Peter. That might be it, right? Everyone else has been on. I don't know.
Are they together?
Coming in?
I don't think so.
Randy and Peter.
Yes.
Come on down.
Brian doesn't even know who they are. He's just going to go out and start yelling
Randy and
names.
Peter, come on out.
Brian's being a very good help.
He's a show coordinator, if you will. A PA.
That'd be great if I could moon your show right now, but I don't have a webcam.
I'm mooning it in my head.
I'm glad that you don't have a webcam. I don't want to see your ass. No one wants to see your ass.
Why?
Bony.
Oh, we are being
ass.
tagged out.
Oh,
It's the
people coming
birthday
in.
boy.
People coming in.
I'm called Little Chimp Butt for a reason.
I've actually thought of some things to talk about.
Oh.
I put some time to do it.
Wow, bringing in the preparedness. Thanks for coming on, guys. We'll see you in about 15 minutes with the roast. Peter and Joel. Second round for Joel. We got another chair there.
I think Randy's coming in too.
Oh, okay.
I've never done this, so I need to know.
Okay, well, you can give that one to Joel, and then you guys can get the earbuds here.
I think Randy's talking to a man about a horse.
Man, okay. I know that was a reference to something, but...
You know what? It was a Californication line, but now I'm realizing when people say it, a lot of times they say it just because they mean they're going to go to the bathroom. And I didn't pick that up from Californication. From my boss at work. Like, I used it as an expression, and he's like, oh, you mean like use the facilities? I was like, no, I just meant I'll be there eventually. Let's go.
I have a fun topic to bring up. I've thought about this. I've not been on a podcast. I think it would be kind of funny to talk about everybody's worst Christmas gift, I'm a little drunk, that you've ever gotten.
Okay.
Blowjob.
That's not bad. That's your worst Christmas? Then you've had the greatest Christmases ever.
I want to be you.
It's a wicked Christmas gift. I think I might have this one, but I'm going to go last.
Oh, gosh. Well, Jay, think of a gift, Jay.
Well, the worst gift you've gotten from anyone at any time, in any way.
Well,
I don't know how this works. I'm a little drunk. So
I think you have, like, a specific thing on your mind. And I think you
well, I just didn't know what I didn't know.
Me.
All right.
Let's hear about your bad gift.
All right. It's actually a 2-part.
Oh, we got Randi coming in, too. And Artie and Matt, if you guys got one, feel free to jump in.
Sure.
This is the sex cell of the podcast.
You can still hear me, right?
Yep. You're good.
Nice.
Sexy. We get someone sexy.
We got you, Red Leader.
You're so boring.
All right.
Hey.
We decided to talk about the worst gift you've ever received from anyone. I just said that because I was nervous and didn't know what to talk about.
Oh, I definitely have a response for this.
When I was a little kid, we couldn't have candy. Like, there were 10 kids in my family,
Me
and
too.
like my dad was like too cheap to pay the dental bill on 10 kids. So I think when somewhere around the time we'd turn 13, we'd get to a point where it'd be okay to have candy. So for a birthday present, my mom got me a box of Cocoa Puffs or something like that, because it was now in the range of things that were acceptable to eat, but it just seemed a little lackluster as far as a gift was concerned.
Yeah, that counts as candy?
It's a $3 box of cereal.
I wasn't allowed to have candy as a kid either, and that
or
totally
sugar
counted as
cereals.
candy.
Yeah,
or sugar
Yeah,
cereals.
Fruity
We get
Pebbles.
Lucky Charms once a year.
Yeah,
and I would be absolutely thrilled.
Oh,
That's
man.
awesome.
That would have been like crack for me.
Fruity Pebbles.
And that's why when I was 10 years old, I went to a birthday party and ate so much candy that I
know the
vomited
story.
all night long and still could not.
That's
eat Milky
disgusting.
Ways. It is disgusting.
Who said that?
Well, my mom loosened up on the.
How's this work?
Hideous.
Oh, we got 2 other guests.
Oh,
calling
okay.
in.
Oh, right on.
This is totally free.
This is Chip.
Haven't done this.
Is this magic?
This is
Who's
Chip.
talking to us?
Hey, man.
What's going on, Chip?
Nothing, just sitting around in my Speedo.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
I think Jay kind of liked that.
I've gotten wrong gifts before. I really don't know. I can't think of a worst. I've been pretty lucky with Christmas. I've gotten mistake gifts.
That wasn't meant for you.
I have family members who just I don't know what planet they grew up on, but I ask for Led Zeppelin, the Zofo album.
Sure.
One of the greatest albums of all time.
Yeah.
And they gave me Coda, which is a bunch of B-sides that's a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, you don't want that.
And there was another time I asked for...
Coda?
Yeah.
Is by Led Zeppelin.
Which came out 2 years after they broke up, and it's all B-sides that pretty much unlistenable rubbish.
How did this make you feel?
They basically just tried to make a buck on that one.
Yeah, I was
I mean, you know what? The name still has some cachet. Just throw that out.
I was Stairway to Heaven, unreleased B-side. It's the same thing. And there was another time I asked for a weight set, like a bench, weight bench.
I think even Tom Waits.
No. I just got I asked for
that would be good.
One of those weightlifting benches you lay down.
And they got you a gut buster?
No, they just got me a box of weights.
That's just as good, no?
Yeah, I was like,
I don't have the equipment.
I'll just run up and down the stairs, I guess. And, I don't know.
I'll just string them like beads onto a rope and chain them around my neck.
I was like, excuse me, I'm just going to go into my room and break shit because I'm very angry right now.
I'm going to go practice the discus.
Yeah.
I did the discus in high school.
We had the discus in our high school?
We had the discus. We had shot put.
No.
What attracted you to discus?
What high school did you go to?
The same high school as you.
Oh.
Same short bus as you.
That's crazy.
Short bus.
Yeah.
God, I was a little jealous of the short bus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got
They got all the
sweatshirt
attention.
from my mom.
You got a sweatshirt from your mom?
Wait, Peter. I got a sweatshirt from my mom and dad for.
This is your bad gift. There we go.
I have a couple with a picture of a dog on it
Yes,
that I had to wear around the house to show them how good it was.
Such a good gift.
Was it your dog or is it just a random dog?
Like the breed of my dog.
Was it embroidered?
It was one of those things where I guess they
an iron-on?
Yeah.
A dog of similar ilk.
A Yorkie. It was a Yorkie.
Sounds pretty sexy.
A stock photo of a Yorkie.
Yeah.
Was it 2 sizes too big?
Yeah, it's rough.
It was huge. And it was so unattractive.
Was it an iron-on?
It was like one of those things you buy in the mall with
Do
a
you still
picture
have
of a
it?
Yorkie. Yeah, at home.
What? This is the 50th podcast. You did not bring that to wear? I'm embarrassed for her.
And then once I got a gift in high school by someone you know, Jay.
Yes.
Who brought me a troll.
The hair one?
Randomly threw a gift at me and then ran away. It was a troll. I think a couple of pens and a pocket recorder.
Great.
to tape lectures in when I went to college.
Hello, you're on the show.
Hi. I was listening in about the bad Christmas gifts, and got to tell you, I relate to the last guy that was talking. My family, I asked them for Frankenstein, the classic from 1934, and instead they gave me the Frankenstein from 1959, which is the worst possible ever. So I know where he's coming from.
Is that worse than Mary Shelley's Frankenstein?
Yeah, well, yeah. It was really bad.
34. Who played him in 34?
34 was Frankenstein. It was Boris Karloff, and it was a classic. The 1959. It was just awful. It was
like Bob the janitor. They were
in my family. Is we have we go on eBay with all the really trashy gifts that we get from the other side of the family. We just put it on for like a penny, and see what we can get it for.
Let the bidding begin.
Just defray your shipping costs at that point.
We put like shipping for like $1.50, and and just try to recoup anything we can, because it's just garbage. So I can relate to that. We just laugh it all off and just put it up for sale. And, incidentally, I'm about 265 pounds, so I'm not exactly an athlete. And one of my in-laws gave me breakaway basketball shorts. It's like, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to tear away these, and just run into a game.
Yeah, you got some bad diarrhea.
It was totally. It's like, do you know me at all? Have you seen me in the last year? Do I look like the kind of guy that just runs into a basketball game and just tears away his clothes?
Well, those pants probably gave you your game an extra couple inches of vertical, That and a good pump sneaker.
It's kind of interesting, a complete disconnect between relatives who you don't know and the gifts they give you.
Yeah.
They're just sort of like how much effort you put towards knowing someone in your family and giving them something versus just... Because everyone has people in their family who just give them something. Like, all right, maybe that. I don't know.
Yeah, well, within my own family, we just exchange lists of things that we would like.
That's
but
wicked.
Outside the family, they give us things that, like, do you know me at all? I'm 250 pounds. Do you really think I'm just going to break into a basketball game? Do you think I need breakaway shorts?
What are breakaway shorts?
Just like the warm up.
It's just like you just like tear them. That they have like
they have like the
buttons on them, and you just tear them away from
on
you.
The go. You need to be
suddenly underneath you have shorts.
Think of the guys in the full Monty, like when they're doing their strip routine and grab their pants and
it's
them
like
off.
They need to be left closed immediately.
Pull my shorts off. You wouldn't want to look.
Yeah.
and to actually even buy these things, it's obvious that they put no thought into this at all. They saw them somewhere on a bargain bin, and hey, let's give them to Bob.
I sort of want
so I
them,
just
though.
thought I'd add that. We're looking forward to the roast.
All right, thanks for calling. Yeah, that actually reminds me of a story. I actually did try to sell a gift on eBay, and I actually got caught because it was a bad gift by an ex-girlfriend. And
what is the initial of this girlfriend?
CM. Yeah, it was just a really, really awful movie. So I was like, I'm gonna put it on eBay and sell it, and then like,
can you say what the movie is or no?
Vanilla Sky. I hated that movie.
That.
It was so bad. I had a pile of stuff that I would sell on eBay, and like she came over and she saw like the movie was on the pile of stuff. And didn't go so well.
How Vanilla Sky? That's a random movie to buy someone.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It was like every time she wanted to see a movie, she would just get it for me. Even like if she didn't know it was good or bad, it would just like, hey, I want to see this movie, so here's a present. And it just a lot of times they sucked.
Whenever she wanted to take a chance,
I got a present for you. It's a necklace for me.
Oh my God,
it fits me perfectly.
The worst gift I ever got was.
Oh, here we go.
And it's actually a 2-part story because the gift itself isn't as bad as the follow-up of the gift. I go to my aunt's house in California every year, and we go to her friend's house.
I know this.
Yeah. And we go to her friend's house, and she gives everyone a gift. Like, she's a sweet woman, but we don't know her that well. So she gives people gifts. So she gives, like, my dad a book, and like, no one gets her anything because we don't know her that well. Sweet woman, but so she got my dad a book, my mom something else, my grandmother something. Everyone, she has something for them. She got me a $5 gift card to Papa John's.
$5?
$5.
What is that, like 2 slices?
I don't even know where I can go to. I don't even know where Papa John's is. Like, I can't do that, you know? So the funniest part is the next year, nobody has gotten her a gift. I didn't get her a gift ever, but nor did my parents. I'm not like the kid. I'm not that young, but I'm the kid of my parents. The next year, she got everybody a gift but me. She got my dad a gift.
What did you do to this woman?
She got my dad a gift, my mom a gift, my grandmother a gift, my aunt a gift, everyone. I got no gift from her.
And were these gifts that she had purchased with the people in mind, or did she just be like, oh, I think I'm going to have a dozen dinner guests, and so...
I think she had them around the house.
Okay.
The gifts around the house is what would be... to be honest with you, I think that's what I think that she had. But I thought it was funny that... Because normally, I'm not 17, so I'm not like the kid who needs a gift, but at the same time... You don't get my dad a gift and not me a gift.
It's just hurtful.
It's just weird.
Sure.
Right?
Right. I mean, plus you just got gypped out of 2 more slices of pizza.
It's true. You got to
everyone's embarrassed because no one gets her a gift, and I don't need the $5 gift card, but...
I do. I could use that.
Was it, like, awkward when everyone was, like, opening the gifts and, like...
I was like, oh, a gift card. Oh, Papa John's. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, the pizza, right? Good for you.
Maybe at the mall. Maybe next
I used
to the
to order
Orange
Papa
Julius.
John's all the time when I lived in Atlanta.
But then I realized I live in New York City, and there's other options. Is she listening to this?
No, nobody.
Am I talking too much?
No, you're talking fine.
Hello, caller 1. You're on the air.
Yeah, we're just going to have to go back and forth between Matt and Artie, apparently, because I can't conference them both.
Artie!
I think we should probably start the roast soon. The show's getting pretty long. One of you guys want to go out and tell everyone to like gather their thoughts and. All right, well, thank you.
Cheers,
you know what? Why don't we take a 5-minute break? We'll gather everyone up. We'll do the roast, and get the show on the road. So I'll be back.
All right, we're back on. I can't even hear myself.
I can hear you.
What the fuck is this shit on?
You have the right headphones in? I don't think you're plugged in. I don't know.
Crank it up. Just fucking turn it up.
Just beat off.
Crank it. No? Okay. So,
this is the first annual Jay McKenna roast.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, can we say his first and last name? But I guess we've already had.
We already did. Jay can edit it out if he wants.
Edit the shit out, Jay. All right, so...
Jay, cut right here and start.
Load up the bong. Here we go. Yo. Whoa! Hey! Ho! And,
You want to... Here, you can have these, and I'll take that.
All right, do it.
So we're all just taking our shots?
I guess so. Go right ahead. We're all getting so here.
The cup runneth over of people stepping up to get into this line.
Why is that light red? Oh, shit.
I don't even know. Are we on?
We can hear you out there.
I can't hear anything in the headphones. Can you?
I can.
It's turned on as Janet
I hear
Jackson
Matt.
is.
I can hear Matt. I just can't
That's
hear
only,
myself.
I think you're only supposed to hear. You're only supposed to hear people on the phone.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I hear Emil.
Oh, who's...
Emil is in the room.
Okay. So, Jay McKenna. Where do I start?
Who wants to start? Anybody? You got written material. Come on in.
I have written material.
Oh, here we go.
We got a writer here.
Well, I think the whole reason why we're here is so we can actually get funny material on this podcast. I think that's really
So, all right, do it.
Well, there's a first time for everything, I guess.
I just say funny shit at my own expense, or, here and there. So it's kind of hard to make fun of someone else.
Yeah. That's easy to make fun of Jay, though, if you know him at all.
I call Jay the media whore. Like, he can't see an episode of anything that makes him smile without instantly demanding that he owns every episode of every season, including the ones that never made it to air. Off-the-wall shows, you know.
In general, Jay collects pretty much everything. Like, he's like the biggest collector, you know.
Anything he's seen one show of, he's got...
Not too far off from the 40-year-old virgin, minus the virginity.
No, minus the 40-year-old.
Yeah. Minus a decade, but yeah.
Yes, if you see the apartment, it's the, anything Simpsons, the Homer mug and the Buzz Cola.
Condom, right? The
Homer condom? Does he have that?
The same stuff, basically.
Oh, shit.
When I used to live with him 10 years ago, he still has the same shit set up, so I don't know what's changed.
It's a Pets dispenser kind of place.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, before, like...
Hey, don't knock the Pez dispenser. Then you're roasting me at the same time. And this isn't about.
But you can stop by here on a given night and catch Jay watching back-to-back episodes of Fraggle Rock, for instance.
Yeah. Jay hasn't met a cartoon he hasn't loved.
He hasn't met a cartoon he's outgrown.
Jay hasn't outgrown much.
And he is a podcast whore. Like, he listens to podcasts all the time.
He's the only one with that much free time to listen to.
Well, exactly.
He's simultaneously more busy than me and has way more free time.
I was on this show, and I've never listened to a minute of this show. I was on the show for 6 months, and I've not heard a minute.
Yeah, even the parts you were on,
even the parts I downloaded them just so Jay would get the credit, and then I deleted them.
I've been on 3 shows. I've never listened to a single minute of one.
I'll admit it, I'm narcissistic. I've listened to one.
Isn't the Brink of Sanity sort of like the Seinfeld of podcasts?
I think it's not good.
Now, see, I didn't even mean to lead into you.
I was going to say, except for not winning any awards.
I think they fire off the podcast kind of like the way you beam signals towards deep space in case anyone's ever listening. You just want there to be something for them to hear.
Well, I don't know if you guys read one of the comments. Some Jewish guy wrote he'd rather be stuffed in an oven than listen to the podcast. Ooh. Hey, it's a roast. I have to make an oven joke.
It's been a cold winter.
Jesus.
Hey, I can say it. I'm Jewish. I'm allowed.
All right.
No,
okay, bring out the material.
Come on. I'm
you're picking? Okay, that was? Okay.
Well, you gotta write, when you watch the roast, right, you see all these comedians who are like supposed to be all improv, and they're like, hello there.
I didn't write anything because I didn't.
When you guys yell, you're blasting the microphone, just so you know.
Fuck you, get out of here.
Jay's very bossy when it comes to the podcast.
He gets a couple mics and he thinks he's like the DJ.
A couple of shots, and all of a sudden we're killing the mics.
You're too loud. You're too loud.
My shitty podcast isn't going to come out very good because you guys are yelling into the mics. Yeah, they're not going to hear all the dumb stuff that I do that you guys think is ridiculous.
Tell tech support to leave the room.
Tech support out of here.
Where my pussy hurts.
Jay, it's Saturday night. Don't you have cartoons or video games to play?
Oh, shit.
Shouldn't you be getting all dressed up for a party we're not invited to?
Oh, damn.
Wait a minute.
That was Jay.
Material so
that was Jay the college years. I could go on and on and on, but I'll let you guys chime in a little.
Oh.
I didn't mean to touch your leg there, Alex.
What about Jay the Beach Years? Did they have Jay the Beach Years?
Jay the Beach? No, Jay doesn't take his shirt off for anybody.
Oh, all right.
I don't know.
Wait, no, he did. He did on the rafting weekend or the canoeing weekend.
I wasn't there. Look at us. Why?
Because it was actually a corporate trust building exercise.
I toned it out.
That's been a good thing.
That's a big void in your brain now.
Blanked
so
it out
a
of my
big white
mind.
prism of just the sun gleaming off him.
I was sort of drunk. I thought it was a mirage.
Alex is like Will Ferrell. Any excuse to take his shirt off.
We went to spring break and Jay didn't take his shirt off for the entire week, and he got sunburned on his face for like 45 seconds.
If I was totally Will Ferrell, though, I would get naked, though.
Yeah, that's true.
And you wouldn't have been funny.
Exactly. I wouldn't have been funny at all.
You're Will Ferrell above the waist. Basically.
There we go.
Rip on Jay
Is
Moore.
that a compliment, or is that are we roasting him now?
Hey, we could throw in comments about each other. Yeah, keep it moving.
Sorry to ruin the audio for people on the phone because I'm sure you're so intently listening.
Oh, and all the listeners too, because Jay said,
"Wait, something shitty."
I heard him laughing.
I hear his laugh.
Jay's the type of kid who thinks you can pick up chicks by handing out cigarettes at a party.
It's always wonderful. It's a good part of the podcast.
There's actually talk
he's
going
talking
on.
now.
Repeat that. Jay's the kind of guy.
Jay's the kind of guy who thinks you can pick up chicks by handing out cigarettes at a party.
No. Jay used to try to pick up chicks by telling them where the party was, even though we weren't invited to it.
I could see Jay, the non-smoker, buying a pack of smokes to do that.
Jay would go through the girls.
Doesn't even smoke. Just hand them out, and they'll want to fuck instantly.
He's got a lighter at the ready.
Hey, I've got a cigarette. Want to give me a blowjob?
Yeah, I heard that story.
Oh, here he is.
Tech support.
Jay.
Jay's hitting the dump button.
Jay and his great
Take a
idea.
big dump.
Let's all wear fucking raver pants to a fucking bar.
And Matt's like way too loud.
Maybe that's his shtick.
Well, now he just turned him down to the point where
Jay just killed the phone line sound, so he can be on.
Jay felt especially insulted by Matt, so he turned him down.
Jay didn't want his secret getting out, so
Matt's out in deep space. Yeah. We'll come back for you on
this
a rescue
podcast is so
mission,
interesting. We have people looking
mission.
on their iPhones just because they're bored out of their mind.
Alice is Googling Jay to find some funny material here.
I guess we gotta hold back.
Oh, look at that error. Interesting.
Don't give Jay too
So,
much.
what error?
End up in fucking
No, I was gonna say you.
Oh, is somebody just show their tits on the other camera?
Oh.
Well,
what was
mine
that
are
mouth there?
mine are very supple. If you didn't know.
Mine too.
Oh, very nice. B cup.
Let's see.
Always one up.
Well, you know, I got him. I flaunt him.
All right. My list of things to say mean about Jay is over.
Yeah, I think
You didn't say anything.
I tried.
What kind of mean-spirited asshole are you?
Well, there's like a massive exodus out here.
Where'd everybody go?
Hold on, we gotta send Randy in.
Don't you pricks have anything bad to say about Jay? Hey, Jay, Donald Trump called. He wants his hair back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jay.
I think Henry had that joke.
I've been waiting to use that one all night, ever since I saw him.
That's funny.
Jay thinks that
Yeah,
cleaning
I'm
up
out of
when
jokes
women are coming over
that
involved
are
going
at
up.
Yeah, just sum it up by Jay's an awful.
Oh, here come the girls.
Jay's an
huh?
awful.
Here come the girls with the compliments now instead of the insults. Oh, Jay's back to roast us.
Jay's gonna roast himself now.
Oh, no, Jay hit the dump button on me now.
Yeah, you're muted.
Actually, I think it's your turn. I think it's your turn. The,
Come on, Randy.
The man of the hour.
Hurry up so we can all get out of here.
The man of the 2 hours.
All right. Well,
Oh, it's the rebuttal time.
I guess we'll start off with. I just like to say, for the last.
What do you want here?
It's been great for the last year and a half having the soundtrack of Warcraft. Having Emil as a roommate. Congratulations on the new job. What is it? A week straight of Warcraft and a week off of Warcraft? Yeah, I'm going to stay away from all the stereotypical jokes.
So there goes all the comedy. Then.
Yeah.
Have you listened to your show before?
Actually, I haven't.
You're not the only one.
I thought this show was based on stereotypical jokes.
Yeah, that's true.
Go for it, Jay.
Get us. Sick 'em.
You know, you can't put me on the spot like this. It's I only had like a month and a half to write this stuff. I don't get to see Bri a lot because you're always busy. You're busier than Alex pretends to be when I say there's no girls coming over my place. You're busier than Joel's left hand on a Saturday night.
I thought you were taking shots at me here.
I wasn't actually sure if you were coming over or not, so.
Pretends to be when I what?
I said that Bri is busier than Alex pretends to be when I say no girls are coming over.
That's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was that busy.
Yeah, no, I just I don't really have a lot of mean jokes to do, so I just want to thank everyone for coming out for the 50th episode.
Both of us that came down.
Yeah, I want to.
Hey, I walked 10 feet over.
I want to congratulate Martin on his recent marriage.
Oh, thank you.
Giving every other guy on the planet hope.
And I want to congratulate him on your soon-to-be divorce.
That's true. It could happen. 50-50 chance.
You can have the other ear.
And I guess, I want to thank all the other co-hosts who are as flaky as an entire body of psoriasis. Thank you for not showing up. And we'll be back next week with a bunch of other bullshit that I didn't plan out yet.
And probably none of the people that are here will ever be on again.
No, especially after they hear this drunken nonsense.
And goodbye, Job, if you ever see this.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Anybody else have anything else they want to add?
I'll be back in 6 months.
6 months? All right. Yeah, the Bry's going to make his, was it biannual or semi-annual?
I'll be back when the show's number 1. Okay. So I can claim that it was all my fault.
So you'll never be back.
Right.
All right, so that's it. We'll be back in a couple episodes. I want to thank everyone for voting this month. I want to thank everyone for listening. Join the forums, brinkofsanityshow.com, and buy shirts because I have like 30 fucking copies of it. All right, well, thanks for coming, everyone, and we'll be back next week. Bye.